We just finished and scene next. I'm gonna need a little bit of prep. Power armor's back at the Red Rocket truck, so we're just gonna be heading back there. In the memory den, where we left off. Let's talk to Nick.
Nick.
That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Whoa. What?
What did you say?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg, man.
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
I think I'm gonna take Piper with me to the sea.
You gonna talk?
Yeah, I don't know. That was pretty creepy. Let's see.
The silent routine isn't getting us anywhere.
God, I'm thinking, Nick. Give me a minute here. Yeah, I would like Nick to see his case through, but that's pretty creepy, so yeah, we're gonna go along here.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
That was super creepy. I wonder if that affects Nick in any way. The meat obtained from many of the wasteland's animals can... Oh, sorry. Alright, no creature represents the danger of the wastelands. Oh, goodness. Read either of them.
Hey, everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know...
He wishes.
All right. We're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute.
Goodness.
They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lordhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason.
Aww.
We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid.
Wow,
now,
excellent
who's
advice.
scared of the
Stick
Institute?
together and don't be
Not
afraid.
us. And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor.
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
And of course, he's gotta be the leader.
Remain silent during the speech.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey.
Alright.
Oh, new face walks into my store. And you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
There's old Finn. Go out to the financial district. Good Neighbor was built in and around the remains of Boston's old red light district, Scully Square. Oh, that's why there's a vaudeville theater. Want to significantly increase your weapon's melee damage? Add a bayonet. I don't really like bayonets myself because they reduce your range, but you know, everybody's got their preferences. Perception is your sense of environmental awareness and affects the hit chance in VATS. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and restart this stream just in case that technical difficulty cut me off, so I'll be right back. And we're back. Hopefully this is working. Here we go. Alright, we need to go way north. Back up here to my power armor. Don't worry, it'll be fun. Just head up there. All by myself. Woo! Oh gosh. Great. Already running into problems. Alright, see if we can run out of this.
Areas off limits.
There's some traps there. Thankfully, those mines beep a little bit, give you a chance to run away, right? Although if I had been clicking VATS, I would have known about those mines. There's a raider, we're gonna go around. Just try to get out of this dangerous city. So, oh, sleeping raider, let's go around again. Whoa. Let's see what that was. Some sort of explosion over there. Oh, there's a nice little glowing ghoul. Gosh, looks like we could probably take him out. Go ahead and try that, that'll be fun. Go ahead and hold my breath here. Try for a headshot. Whoa! Can't believe I missed that. Alright, we'll get a little bit closer. Try again. There we go, and he is a tough one. Try for another headshot if he stands still for a second. Those glowing ones, of course, emit radiation, which heals other ghouls around them. Missed again. Wow. There we go. Get a little back shoulder shot there. Goodness. we go. Excuse me. He is tough. Well, looks like all I've succeeded in doing is chasing him off of that board out there. I will just move on. Whoa. Whoa. I'll back up here a little bit. Let those dogs have their territory. Let's see. Maybe we can get to this bridge. Oh, no. Dogs are going to be easier than raiders, so just head over here and go this way. Ah. Got my leg. The laser musket combines high energy damage with revolutionary style. Each crank of its handle loads additional fusion cell ammo, and the weapon can be cranked multiple times to increase the damage of a single shot. Only if it is upgraded at a weapons workbench. Alright, let's have that awkward, creepy conversation with Nick again.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
I guess we will go ahead and take Nick with it. Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and take you with us. Come on, Nick.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Sleeping in a bed with your romantic companion is nearby will grant the Lover's Embrace perk, which grants a significant boost to any earned XP for a limited time. The Mr. Gutsy was created by General Atomics. Oh.
Hey everyone, gather around.
Of course, we'll...
Shoot the fact.
Hancock's gonna give his little speech here. We know
But I don't want anyone here to forget what
the
matters.
sense.
Hey, Daisy.
Remember not to be afraid and stick together. Good advice from, looks like kind of a bad man, but let's just keep moving here. While chems are plentiful in Good Neighbor, there are those who claim the Memory Den offers the best high possible, the experience of reliving the past. Well, okay. There are some good memories, huh? Who wouldn't want to relive some good memories? Institute synths come in a variety of models, from the skeletal Gen 1 to the advanced Gen 3, which is indistinguishable from a human. Dun dun dun. A little bit creepy, y'all. Who knows who could be a synth? Anyone. It could be you, or you. Every issue of Tesla Science magazine you collect adds a rank in the Tesla Science perk, which grants a slight increase to critical hit damage with energy weapons. Just barely got through that one. Gotta read that stuff fast. Oh, looks like the railroad. Here we go. Another little 6 and a O. Got a super mutant around here somewhere. Put that marker back on our map. Of course, no fast travel in survival difficulty. It's much more fun anyway, makes it a little more realistic. You can't just teleport in real life. Oh! Oh my goodness, can't believe that. I should have remembered. My goodness. It's hardcore, y'all. Hardcore. In survival, manual, quick saving, and most autosaves are disabled. To save your game, you'll need to find a bed and sleep for at least an hour. I'm not sure how you sleep for less than an hour. But there you go. Alright. Creepy conversation with Nick. Let's do it.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
So, here we go. And we just read that one, so... Got a real dirty looking bed there. Glad I get to sleep in a clean bed. The wasteland is home to a variety of dogs.
Gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy.
Ooh.
Glad you could make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Nabrowski the other day?
He wishes.
How arrogant, huh? What does that woman have to offer? Probably very little. But she thinks very highly of herself. Who would have guessed? Got my collar on, ready to do this. Originally the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, the state became known as the Commonwealth after the Great War of 2077. Drinking water from water sources is always a tactical choice. You will usually restore lost health, but raise your radiation level. Yeah, but it seems to be a lot more clean water sources in this game than Fallout 3. Of course, if you remember from 3, until you complete the main story, there's basically no clean water outside of a vault. But with this game, you get to set up settlements, and if you're looking to mine a bunch of caps, you just throw down as many water purifiers and generators as you can. Oh, there's a gunner. They're not actually aggressive unless we
Last mistake.
start causing some problem. Oh, looks like we caused the problem. So let's just run out of here. Hope those gunners forget about us. Oh gosh, super mutants. Yao Guai, this place is terrible. I'm gonna lose Nick anyway. But we're just gonna run through. I don't want to die too many times in this video. Is there crap? Nope. Alright, we're gonna swim it. Get sick. Forget it. Alright, out of the water. Let's put the mark back on the map here. Oop. Get out of there. Don't want to be in the water. Got some mirelurks. Look at those beautiful ripples in the water there. Alright, got another one of those little smart cars. Oh, this one is really tore up. Steering wheel's gone and everything. Power, people, perfect. Mass fusion. Memorial Drive. Something Bridge, Ballpark, Charles River, Launch, maybe? Got some arrows pointing. Got a little Rocket 69 over here. Nice yellow one. Again, it has collision files, we can't get inside. CIT. Well, looks like swimming was a pretty good choice. We've already made it further. And thankfully did not get sick, so it's a roll of the dice, but we got a lucky 7 here. Oh, here's a white one with nothing. Another white one with the scissor doors there. There's a little picker up. Let's see if that tailgate's up. And it's not. Oh, a little street sweeper over here. Shame these things aren't still working, because this place could use it. Here's another chassis. Oh, we got rubber on these wheels. And we're almost out of the city. Get into those woods up there in this forest. Clicking my VATS a few times, see if there's anything bad out here. Looks pretty clear. I think I'll go ahead and walk. Oh, we got some gunfire. Still hear that from the city. We've got one mine there. Alright. Yeah, that VAT's pretty helpful for checking for mines. Some more chassis. See, built Ford tough. The whole car is gone, but that chassis is still there. Oh, a bus to the Pulaski Center. I bet everybody ran and jumped into those little blue shelters. Guess we could open them up and see how well that worked out for him. Well, didn't work for that guy. Nobody even used that one. Another empty one. Another empty. And another empty. Wow, I'm surprised. Seems like that whole bus would have jumped into these. Iguana bits and dirty water. Let's go ahead and try one try for this perfectly preserved pie. Here we go. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Roll those dice. Come on. Got it. Got it. Oh. Looks like we didn't get it. Oh well. Let's just move on. One of these days I'm gonna get a perfectly preserved pie. Any treasure in here? No.
Who do you think actually won the war? Nobody, I guess.
Yeah, nobody wins with nuclear weapons. Man, this bus really got destroyed. I got trench coat. I'll take that bobby pin. I've actually already have a sequin dress, so we're gonna leave that. You can see I'm not really looting too much. My guy's already pretty much full just with his base inventory. It's at like 90 out of 100. So until I put on some power armor, I can't really loot too much. That's okay. This was a quest run, not a scavenging run. That's why I went ahead and brought a bunch of inventory with me. If I was just scavenging, I'd try to be empty so I could pick up stuff. See, that car just dropped out of the sky over there, that blue car off in the distance. That's that little glitch where they spawn in and kind of fall a little bit. Oh, looks like we got a nuclear bomb flash somewhere. You know, you think these people would have learned about the dangers of nuclear weapons. But as we've all heard many times before, war War never changes. Made it nice and far here. Doing a pretty good job. Got these gorgeous fins. Look at those, all chromed out. They still look pretty. 200 years later. We'll just kind of off-road it here. Pieces of this bridge here. Looks like that's someone's camp. We're gonna leave them alone. Try to avoid conflict here. Gosh, I'm actually heading south. That's not right. Because I've started following the glowing sea. Sorry about that. We need to go north. Oops. Here we go. Man, these cars. Some zombies over there. Zombie over there. We'll stay out of that little zombie shanty town over there. We'll go rock climbing over here. It's a shame we don't have any gear with us, huh? It's very dangerous. Don't go rock climbing without your proper gear. You'll only do it once. Something splashing in the water over there. Another interesting little effect similar to the cars where like a old tire or something in the water would kind of spawn in and drop in and it'll make a splash before it starts floating along. These things, you know, when the cars and the tires spawn in would actually be fine if they happened off camera, but they seem to be based on a radius instead of where you're actually looking. But it's okay. These guys did an excellent job making this game, so I'm not going to stress out too much about it. Got some laser fire. Yeah, you'll hear a lot of people that haven't necessarily ever done any software engineering complain about bugs, but bugs are there. They're always going to be there because bugs exist for the same reason that the word random exists. There's actually no such thing as random. It's an idea that we came up with to explain how we can't find the answer to formulas with a lot of variables quickly in our head. But if you could throw dice in exactly the same way and have exactly the same forces acting on it, you would be able to correctly predict what the dice was going to land on. So a dice roll is not actually random because random doesn't exist. what makes it feel random to us is just because there are far too many variables for our brains to understand. And this carries over into games where there are just too many variables. There are always going to be bugs for the same reason that we can't predict a dice roll. So until we can correctly predict dice rolls, there will be bugs in video games. It's not the programmers doing a bad job. It's just a side effect of having a human with so many variables at a time. So all software will have bugs in it, and that's fine. We just keep playing and don't worry about it. Well, here we go. We got a giant mosquito over there trying to run around him. And into the forest we go. Oh, looks like a good time for some good old Robert Frost. Excellent little American poet. But the woods are lovely, dark and deep. But I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. Beautiful. It's pretty much my favorite poet, old Robert Frost. I like the Skyrim had a little homage to him with that horse Frost, and the name of the quest was a line from one of his poems. So I remember that was pretty cool since I'm a fan. And you can actually find him on YouTube reading out that poem. That's pretty cool to see the author himself reading out his own poetry. Oh, we got a water. Oh, we've made it. That's sanctuary there. I'm just gonna run up here and get to a bed so we can save our little journey here and not have to repeat that. And get a look at my sanctuary. And as I stated earlier about you want to mine some caps, you can see that's what I'm interested in. So I've just got all the purifiers I could build and all the generators I could build over there powering them. On this line here, there you can see the generators. And this whole sanctuary settlement is just a water farm. I try not to build too much other stuff so I can have room for plenty of water filters. So, we'll go ahead and sleep here. Alright, we've made our journey back to Sanctuary. Next time we'll head down to the Red Rock and pick up that power armor. And hopefully head out to the glowing sea. So, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you next time when we grab that power armor and get ready to finish up the glowing sea.